Hi, I'm Merci. I'm a grateful believer in Jesus, and I'm celebrating victory over drugs, nicotine, and alcohol. And I'm working on codependency and complex PTSD issues. Well, I grew up in, you would say, a Christian home. However, there was a lot of dysfunction, as in most families. There was alcoholism, abuse. There were things that I was subjected to at an early age that were extremely volatile. Life was very unpredictable. I actually experienced some sexual abuse at a very young age and some exploitation and just some bad patterning that happened in my life and that carried on to my life later. I did accept Jesus into my heart as a child, and that was a beacon of hope for me as a young child. And I was very happy, and I sang to the Lord a lot when I was little. However, that faith that I had as a child got pushed down from all the other struggles that I had experienced, and that wasn't at the forefront of my life at that time. A lot of different things happened. In fact, I repressed a lot of them. A lot of them I hadn't really been in touch with until I got older and started in therapy. But basically I repressed them, and I started acting out due to my internal, my needs when I was young not really being met, neglected, abandoned. Even though people were there, I wasn't spoken to and I was disregarded. So with those and the other issues I spoke about, that just led me to, like I said, acting out quite a bit. I used drugs, I smoked cigarettes, I drank, I became promiscuous at a very young age through my early 20s. Nothing I'm not proud of, but God has used it in my story today, and I've worked through those issues. I would say that it's made such a huge difference. I like to say oftentimes Jesus and Celebrate Recovery, because Jesus is my why and Celebrate Recovery is my how. I needed that platform, if you will, to give me some form of a construct to my life, because I was flailing with all the sins of my past and my own selfish choices, things that were done to me. But with Celebrate Recovery, I came into a program that I was completely broken and lost, and I was embraced right where I was at. I was accepted in all my baggage, all my losses, all the pain, crying all the time, and loved right where I was at. And once I started the program, the Holy Spirit just opened my eyes to the value and the freedom that was available to me. And I was coached and loved and brought alongside people through the program in order to find out there was a root. There were reasons behind why I did what I did. I have been a part of Celebrate Recovery by God's grace for 11 years. Wow, life is certainly different in that I am accountable to others. Well, first of all, I'm accountable to Jesus. I have a daily routine that gives me life and opens my heart and eyes to actually living. I wasn't really living before. I would say I was in survival mode for decades of my life. Jesus and Celebrate Recovery brought me out of that, and I'm living and I'm present today because of Jesus and Celebrate Recovery. I have kind of a daily routine in the morning just for my mental, emotional, spiritual health. Just time with the Lord is a non-negotiable first thing in the morning for me. That works for me. And I'm living life on life's terms. I wasn't before. It was masking, it was people pleasing, it was just flying by the seat of my pants in a really destructive way. But now it's different. It's not without pain, it's not without struggle, it's not without trials, but I have hope and I have someone to point to all the time, daily. I have Jesus, I have accountability brothers and sisters primarily, and the program. I keep coming back to the program. I'd say the biggest thing, I'm kind of skipping around, there's so many facets to it, but I would say the biggest thing is you will get out of Celebrate Recovery what you're able to put in. If you apply yourself and work the program. It works. And with that, I would get a charge, I would say, is don't quit before your miracle, because that is something I've seen miracles, and that's what keeps me coming back, is the miracles and the transformational work of the Holy Spirit through this program is life-changing.